Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a slime review on a slime shop by the name of Glitter Slimes. I believe she used to be kind of like up there, like popular, but I think well, I don't see reviews on her as much. I have had this package for a while, so most of the slimes will probably have to be reactivated, but I do have I have a life and I work a lot, so I don't always get to film as much as I would want to. It took 6 days for the package to arrive from the day that I placed the order to the day that it was shipped to the day that it was delivered. Altogether, the package was $63.98, but I did have a discount, so I ended up paying $55.90. I ordered 5 slimes altogether, but she did run out of one of them, so she ended up giving me a full refund. So this is what the inside of the package looks like. All of the slimes did come bubble wrap. It has activator and then a piece of candy. And then it came with her business card as well. I don't know if you guys can tell, but her business card is really pretty. It has like this iridescent glitter look to it. And it looks like this should be a sticker, and it's like really sturdy. I've never saw a business card like this, but it's really nice. So I did notice that there was some like stuff kind of, I'm assuming that it's probably borax, but it's like a white floating substance. I don't know if it's because I've had the package for a while or I just need to shake it up really good, but I mean, I have my own borax, so it's rare that I really use this. And I know pointing this out may bring more attention, but I have like these little clear spots on my desk, and it's aggravating so badly. But my partner has been getting into resin too and uses my desk for resin, and I never ever do resin on this desk. I have a portable table that I use, and my partner doesn't know that. So now I have resin that looks wet all the time. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm venting. As know, it is showing tell time, and I had some leftover resin when I did the giveaway, so I just made this holographic resin heart shaker. It just has like a little butterfly and then a little skull, and then of course you shake it. And then I have this little pastel one. It's like a heart, if it'll focus. It has a butterfly and then this little gold bee inside of it. I really like the pastel colors. It's not how I normally do it. I kind of messed it up because I didn't like do the little veins that goes inside the heart. But I still really like it. This slime is snowball truffle. I forgot to get the description, or either the description was no longer there when I went back to check, but it is a foam slime, and it has these blue glitters and sprinkles and little blue female slices. It kind of reminds me of winter. You could tell it had a really gloss and thick base, but I did have to reactivate it. Now, as far as the scent, it smells like a candy but floral scent, kind of. I do know like snowball truffle is like a coconut dessert. I'm not really a big fan of truffles, so I don't know if it's something I would taste, but anyways, that's besides the point. So this slime, it was very stretchy and it was really soft. It was, I don't know, it's weird because usually microfloams to me aren't soft, but this one was really soft. There was zero bead fallout when I stretched it, and it didn't give a lot of pokes. of course, because it's the microfoam, but it did have really nice stretch and no bead fallout. So for that, I'm definitely gonna give it a 5 out of 5 snowball truffles. This is a random thought, but I wonder why microfilms are more expensive than other slimes, because you get less slime, well, less glue than you actually do with any other slime, because they have to make room for the micro beads. I'm just wondering. This slime is called Cinnamon Crispies, but you wouldn't know it being that it doesn't have a label on it, and I don't know why. I do like consistency. It does come with the icing in a bag. I did have to activate it because it was underactivated. This is a slushy bead slime. It's said to be scented like ice cinnamon. To me, it was very cinnamony. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but it was like a super strong cinnamon smell. And to be honest, I don't know if it's the oil that was in the slime, but it made my hands itch and my hands burn. I never ever ever had this happen with the slime, so maybe I was having some type of reaction to the oil. So unfortunately, after this, I was not able to really play with the slime due to that. But the slime, it was a great texture because I love slushy bee slimes, and there was no bead falling out regardless of how rough I was with the slime. It was very stretchy, and you could tell that the base of the slime was glossy. It had like a thickly texture a little bit, but I mean, it's more about the beads to me. So, unfortunately, due to the issue with my skin being irritated with the slime, and I know it's not the seller's fault, the seller does not know, when someone's skin is sensitive, but the fact that I paid for it and that I'm not able to play with it because it does have like a lot of cinnamon scent in it, I am unfortunately going to have to take off at least half a point, and I'm going to give this a 4.5 Cinnabons, since I basically got to get the slime away to my son. This slime is called Thai milk tea. I believe that's what it's called. It is a boba slime. It's said to be thick and glossy, and is also said to be a custom blend. As far as the scent goes, to me, it smells more like a mango Bath and Body Works scent. At first, when I opened it, I didn't like the scent, but the more I played with it, I was just like, oh my god, it smells so good. So the scent blend is really good, but it just smells like mango Bath and Body Works. I don't know what Thai milk tea is, and I'm not for sure what it's supposed to smell like, but the slime itself smells really good. And now this slime, it was very glossy. I did have to activate it, but I could tell that it was glossy. You could tell that it's glossy even after I activated it. Now the slime wasn't as thick as I expected it to be because it was a thick and glossy. Like, I don't know, I expect thick and glossies to be like super duper thick, but this had more of a thickly texture. I know it's not a word and I keep saying it, but thick and jiggly, so thickly. This slime did inflate the more that I played with it. To be honest, it was really the only slime that kind of inflated the more I played with it. So that did create really decent sizzles. The slime was super stretchy, and it was not rippable when I did stretch it. It had nice bubble pops and it had nice pokes. I really did enjoy the slime. The only thing I do wish is that it came with more boba beads. I like an equal part of boba beads and slime to ratio because I just honestly like the feeling of it on my hand, but that is more of a personal preference. So for the slime, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 milk teas. This slime is called Sugar Plum Crispies. It is a mixture of a bingsu bead and a clay slime. She labeled it as a crunchy bingsu bead slime, and I believe it was scented like mistletoe. And that is just a guess because for some reason I have mistletoe written down on the paper that I put notes on. But for me, this slime, it was scented more like a grape scent. Like it smelled like a grape now later slash plum. Like the scent really reminds me of a blushing BB scent that I have from one of my old slimes. But anyways, this slime was a half bean bead filled slime. I really enjoyed the texture. It's really rare where you have a bean bead slime that has clay in it, so it gives you like a really different texture. The scent smelled amazing, and it was super stretchy and super soft, and it did give you really nice sizzles once you did stretch it and you played with it more. It gave you a little bit of bubble pops. I mean, mostly clay heavy slimes do not really give you a lot of bubble pops, but it was the sizzles for me. So for this slime, I'm definitely going to give it a 5 out of 5 plums. And for the shop, it's not my favorite shop, but the thing is, I didn't have any issues with her slimes. I feel like her slimes were good. I do feel like they were kind of like on the basic side of slime, but I mean, it's a lot of slime shops out here, so it's kind of really hard to do something different these days. But honestly, there was nothing wrong with any of her slime, so for that, I would definitely recommend the shop. Would it be a shop that I'll try again? No. And like I stated, it's not because the slimes are bad, it's just because I felt better textures for other slimes that were kind of similar, if that makes sense.